Hey y'all, today you're going to be learning about the three states of matter and their physical properties, and to start off I'm going to play a short video.
Do you know what water, air, and rocks all have in common? They are made of matter. Matter is something that takes up space. Now, you might be wondering why they all look so different if they are made of the same thing. But the truth is that everything around you is made of matter, just in different shapes and forms. Matter is made of tiny particles called atoms. Matter can be grouped into three main states: solid, liquid, or gas. To figure out which state of matter something is in, we need to examine its properties. A property is the way that something is that we can measure. The physical properties we will look at to determine state of matter are shape, mass, and volume. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Volume is how much space that matter takes up. Solids are easy to recognize. Rocks, apples, pencils, and plants are all examples of solid objects. A solid object has a definite shape that doesn't change when you move it or put it in a container. They also have a consistent mass and volume. This is because the atoms in a solid object are packed closely together, so they do not move around. A solid will change shape only if forced, for instance, if it is broken or smashed. If you look around, you can find many examples of solid objects. Liquids have a definite volume and mass, but they do not have a definite shape. The atoms in liquid are still close together, but unlike the atoms in a solid, they can move around. This allows the matter in a liquid to flow. Because liquids don't have their own shape, they take their shape from their containers. Is gas. Gases have a definite mass, but they do not have a definite shape or volume. Like liquids, gases take the shape of their containers. Unlike liquids, gases will spread out to completely fill the container they are in. If a gas is not in a container, it will keep spreading out indefinitely. This is because the atoms in a gas are farther apart than atoms in a solid or a liquid, and so they can move freely.
So now that we got a feel of what a solid, liquid, and gas is, I'm going to go over the matter PowerPoint, and I'm going to hand out these guided notes for the students to go along with the PowerPoint. So the three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. So the solid, we can see, has a definite shape, definite volume. And then a liquid, we can see this glass of milk, it has a definite volume but not a definite shape because it takes the shape of the container. It does not have its own definite shape. And then a gas, it has neither definite shape or volume because it just flows freely. All matter takes up space and has weight. All matter is made up of tiny particles. So the particles are so small that we cannot see them with our eyes. So matter is in a solid state, the particles are very close together. And when they're sticking close together, that's what makes them have that definite volume and that definite shape. And they're so close and tight together that causes them to not be able to move freely. When matter is in a liquid state, the particles are a little bit more spread out. So right here you can see they have a little bit more freedom, they can move a little bit more freely, but they have that definite volume but not that definite shape. And then when matter is in a gas state, the particles are even more spread out. So they're going to be able to move very freely, no definite volume, no definite shape. Okay, so that's it for the PowerPoint. Now we're going to do a marshmallow activity to represent the spacing of particles. So I will give each student some mini marshmallows, and each marshmallow will represent a particle. So you'll have a worksheet that says solids, So for the solid one, you'll make some kind of design that shows the particles close together, because that's how the solid particles are. For the liquid sheet, you'll create some kind of design where they're a little bit more spaced out, because the spacing of liquid particles are a little bit more spaced out. And then for the gas one, it will be very spaced out. You create something, because that's how the spacing of particles is for gases. And I want you to take your time and really do good on this, because it will count as an assessment to show whether you know it or not. And after everyone is done, I'll allow whoever wants to stand up, and y'all can show off your artwork, and that'll be the closure of our lesson today.